Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. Well, it looks like the Daily Wire, led by Jeremy Boring and Ben Shapiro, has declared war on Christians during Holy Week, during the holiest week on the calendar. As we approach Easter, the resurrection of Jesus Christ, they have decided to go ahead and go all in on their war on Christians, fighting against the phrase Christ is King, because they feel as though it's anti Semitic against Ben Shapiro and Jews alike. And the main reason they fired Candace Owens was for using this phrase. And it's quite hilarious that they continue to prop themselves up as a free speech advocate, except for when it comes to hurting the feelings of Ben Shapiro and others within their sphere. So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. Allow me to share some info with you. Hopefully you can share this info with your friends and family. Smash that like button at 1,500 likes. And if you like the content, you like the video, you like the channel, you can check out other videos by following the link right there. So let's kind of dive into this. Overall, I think the Daily Wire is still a net positive for the sphere that we're in. However, there are some concerning things. And one of those is their apparent war on Christianity over the last 2 weeks because of what stemmed out of the Candace Owens firing because of her use of the phrase Christ is King. And they viewed that as anti-Semitic by using the ADL's definitions for this. The ADLs is something that we should be fighting against, the Anti-Defamation League. They're terrible. They are always out to cancel right-wing individuals for any manner of things. They're the ones that say the OK sign is anti-Semitic and things like that. And 100% is anti-Semitic. And HH is anti-Semitic. And good morning is anti-Semitic, right? Those are those people. And that's just who the Daily Wire looked to in order to justify the firing of Candace Owens. Well, people have come forward from within the Daily Wire, Christians who work there, and in the aftermath of that firing have come forward to tell us what took place right afterwards, where Jeremy Boring called an emergency meeting in order to tell his staff and the company that he owns why they were justified for firing Candace Owens and why she was an anti-Semite. So this is coming to us over on Twitter from this handle over here, Censored Man. So let's go ahead and take a look at this and check out this bombshell. So check out this guy over here on Twitter. And you know, if you are one of those Christians who came forward, I would love to hear your story. Let me know. My email's in the inside of the description down below. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. It says, bombshell leak, Candace Owens was fired for saying Christ is King. 4 Daily Wire employees, all Christians, have approached me. Their identities will remain anonymous for safety reasons. And leaked information about the impromptu town hall that Jeremy Boring, CEO of the Daily Wire, hosted on the day of Candace firing. Boring sent an email to all Daily Wire employees inviting them to the town hall in the Candace Owens studio. The 4 employees told me that the town hall attempted to brainwash the employees present into believing that Candace was, in fact, an anti-Semite. They viewed it as an extreme form of damage control to scare and prevent employees from speaking out against Owens' firing later that day. The feeling was that they didn't just want her gone. They wanted everyone to hate her like Ben does. It was straight up propaganda, they said. These subjects were brought up during the town hall. Candace's repeated use of Christ is King was deemed anti-Semitic dating back to November when a meeting with Ben Shapiro was leaked. In the meeting, he badmouthed Owens for not being overtly pro-Israel because she took a neutral stance after the October 7th incident in Israel. A clip of Nick Fuentes chanting Christ is King was played. This expression made Shapiro particularly angry. And since Fuentes is deemed an anti-Semite by the ADL, who is an organization you shouldn't look for actual tracking of hate groups or hate speech, right? It was used to suggest Owens was also an anti-Semite by association. A clip from Owens on the Fresh and Fit was played where a ka-ching sound effect was heard in the background. This was an attempt to associate her with the stereotype that Jews love money. The employees also told me that Ben had a bitter in his attitude toward Candace, as her show was outperforming Ben's and it was much better received. Some employees are planning a lawsuit against the Daily Wire, feeling intimidated and threatening by the meeting, and also because of what they believe is an attack on Christianity at the company. They felt the phrase Christ the King was seriously deemed to be anti-Semitic by Boring, Calvin, and Ben. It was Candace's repeated use of this phrase, along with her not being overtly pro-Israel, that ultimately led to her firing. This is very disturbing coming from a company that prides itself on free speech and free ideas, and many Christians support the Daily Wire. I'm not telling you to go boycott them. I'm not telling you to end your subscription. That's something you're going to have to decide on your own. However, that is a very, very dangerous path that they are treading and would not make them much more different than the left. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, all linked in the description down below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great, great day.